everyone, I'm Becky.
I'm Molly.
I'm Avia.
And we all went to ISEF. ISEF stands for International Science and Engineering Fair, and it's one of the largest pre-collegiate science fairs in the whole world, representing over 70 countries with around 1,700 students participating. And it's awesome. It's a week of festivities and including an opening ceremony, which is awesome. There's people at ours, there were people on pogo sticks, and they were doing flips and awesome things, and it's kind of like the Olympics where you go up to the stage representing every country, and it's very exciting, lots of flashing lights, and it's really cool. And there's 2 days of, 1 day of judging and 1 day of public viewing, so there's only 2 days where you have to actually be with your board and explain things to people. And overall, it was a really wonderful experience. So Molly is going to follow up with that in a bit.
When you start to choose your topic and you want to succeed at ISEF, some things you want to think about is you want to make your project be about a problem, and you also want to think about not just like an important problem that affects many different people. And you want to try to either solve the problem or come up with a creative solution for the problem. It's really important that your project is unique and creative. And before you present at ISEF, you want to make sure that you outline your paper and reread your paper, because what you write in your paper, you might not necessarily remember it, and you want to make sure that you know a lot about your project. And you want to annotate all of the important sources and like reread some of the things that you read originally, just to make sure that you really are like an expert about your project.
Hi guys, so I'll be talking about how to talk to judges. So know your projects really well. The night before the science fair, I suggest that you just annotate each source. Make your project sound interesting, because if you do that, then it kind of engages your judges to, listen to you and be excited about what you have to say. Along with that, don't talk for too long. Usually, it's suggested that you talk for only 5 minutes, because generally judges cut you off in between and ask you questions. Along with your first sentence, I think your first sentence should just state what you did. So, for instance, I said that I found biomarkers. You should start off with your project by saying that first. Do you guys have anything else?
Lessons learned.
Yeah, lessons learned.
Don't be intimidated by scary sounding projects, because your project probably sounds scary to everyone else who doesn't know anything about it. So don't assume that you're the worst person there.
Yes, and also some people have giant boards which have all this stuff on it, but sometimes they just have a bigger font, or they put their giant paper abstract on there, whereas our boards didn't have that. So that's something to keep in mind.
And try to get the opportunity to talk to people from different categories, not just the people who are with their boards around you who are in the same category, but someone whose project you know nothing about. And also try to talk to people from other countries.
There are people from over 70 countries, so there's this day, your first day when you get to exchange pins from people from all over the world.
Don't be upset if you don't win anything.
Yeah, we didn't win anything, but we were fun. We were happy. It was just good to be there. It's like the Olympics. Don't forget that.
It's an honor to be there.
Yeah.
Just remember to have fun.
Have fun.